They ask me what I do in winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out the window and wait for spring.
Tuesday night baseball. Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey. Come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL. Begin play here, and the plot thickens here.
You talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means the few that does it.
Popped him up. Hubble on the move.
Leading off.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Here's a strike.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
And that misses 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Hit in the air out to left field.
Pick up the ball.
And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Jason Neal. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the... Striding in once again, Rafael Pena. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here's the 2-2. All the second, this could be 2. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready for another chance. Benedict Hubble. He reached on a single in his first try.
Benedict Hubble.
Sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. They can't chip in.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles. Number 9.
Smokey will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. is taken, strike one. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center as he tacks on to his total, currently third best on the Yankee ball club. Digging in once again, Jason Neal. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And there he goes towards second. Popped him up. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Rafael Coronado. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's running. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Smokey leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Runner breaks for third.
All right, hold up.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Corona brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Throw back to second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Smokey.
Second baseman, Smokey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
That's inside. 2-0. No one out with a runner at second. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
As a hitter, that feels safe. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off.
MLB. Next for New York, Smokey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today looking to fight, everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
And the runner will get back standing. Otto on at first, nobody out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benitez is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Ready now for Baltimore. Jorge Polanco comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Pulled toward right center field. Smokey is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in now for the Yankees. Smokey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Benitez is going to have room out there as he puts. Ready for another shot now. Smokey 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a snap move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing and a little tapper. Another 1-2 delivery. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping into the box, Benedict Hubble. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-2. Attempt here. Neal is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Smokey. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas? At the plate, Smokey. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. In now for the O's, Benedict Hubble. He got called out on strikes his last time through. The 1-2. Swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Orioles threat. Orioles strand a couple. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4 is the final in this game. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. We're a few blocks. Now in the box, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here comes the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here's the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2.
Second baseman, Jonathan Strode.
Hard hit ball to second. Smokey comes up with it. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that. Stepping in, Smokey.
Now batting, second baseman, Smokey.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into very shallow right. Corona coasts under it. And that ends the inning. Digging in now, Smokey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Behind 0-2 now. Otto aboard here at first with nobody out. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep into the bleachers and gone.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Smokey will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Neal, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Michael King. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Hit not all that hard out to second. Right there. There's one. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. So the Bronx Bombers. Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park. At the plate, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
He's charging this one, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Round to short. This could be 2. Right to him. Looking for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Smokey, he scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Hunter Dozier waits on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Digging in, Hunter Dozier.
Third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Now a snap throw to first. And he'll dive back in. Smokey gets his lead at first, nobody out. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. And again he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back safely. With the 0-2. Runners on the move for second. A swinging bunt to the mound.
All right, hold on,
Throw
right
on
here.
to first in time, 1 away. Throw won't get him. Next will be the designated hitter, Andy Valido. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Walter Sinclair. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Walter Sinclair.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. So stepping in, Smokey.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Smokey is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Miguel Barrios. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Miguel Barrios.
It's on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Smokey, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Two and one. Triplet on third with 2 out. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is ball 4 as it's off the catcher's glove. And not in time as the run scores. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back. The 0-1. Runner goes. Strike taken. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. 3 runs already home here. Runner's on his way to third. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. And a close play at first, but he's called out in the... Striding in for Boston, Colt Morant. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right and in the right spot.
Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. Ready for another chance? Smokey, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Otto on at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Morant is there, 1 away.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row.
Another big crowd finally. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is a called third strike right on the inside corner. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Barrios. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This ball swung on and hit to second. And that's the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but That one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Jason Neal will be next. Another full count pitch home. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Smokey is retired, and there's one away. Next up for the Red Sox, Wilson Contreras. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Hard on the ground to second. Smokey takes it in, and there's out number 2. Riding in once again, Chauncey Hillman. He drew a walk his first time up.
Chauncey Hillman.
0-1, here's the pitch. It's this the other way to right. Two. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Digging in once again, Smokey. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Waldron on second. Barner is over at first with one away. That misses. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Jason Neal, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Full count, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Inside, he misses, ball 4. So a big moment here, and standing in, Jason Neal. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Standing in now for the Yankees, Sergio Rubio. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. And that brings in Hunter Dozier as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit in the air out to right. Barrios sprinting after it, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate toward. Total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And he will whip this one over to first in time. Ready once again, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last 2 have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
Hey. 3-2. Waldron, the runner at second with 1 away. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Round to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Ready for another shot now. Smokey. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Sergio Rubio, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. Sunday afternoon. Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone! Striding in for Boston, Colt Moran.
First baseman, Colt Moran.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Barrios.
Right fielder, Miguel.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1-1.
The inning as it's sent out to second. Smokey from the outfield grass. They'll whip this. Next for New York, Smokey. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
3-1 to him now. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Neal.
Jason Neal.
Runner goes for third. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Striding forward now is the DH, Sergio Rubio. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now the runner's trying for third. grounded to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Barrios. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, and he'll take it to the bag himself. 1 for 2 and first delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He has the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch. Stepping in, Smokey. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And the changeup is way low that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Peace has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chauncey Hillman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 the 9th. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. This one comes. Getting set for baseball under the. At the plate, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Avoids these Braves as they take the field here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
2 balls and a strike to count. Changeup in for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the...
Now at the plate, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Harper, number 2. Stepping in for the Braves, Christopher Lindstrom. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Lindstrom.
Out toward second. Smokey fields it clean. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Smokey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Smokey.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Stay here, on the bag, on the bag.
And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Standing in, Jason Neal. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your
hard,
face.
you're scoring.
That's in there, base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Heck of a job by the batter right there.
Digging in, Smokey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Neal, and their runners. Runners off goes Harper. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 9-6 ball game. Ready now, Walter Sinclair. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Walter Sinclair.
0-1 count and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it.
He's up, right here. You're good,
Throw
you're good.
in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Smokey is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up for a good inning after that leadoff double.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the second deck and gone.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside SunTrust. So stepping in, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Count even now at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time. Right over the middle, knee high. Here now the 2-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Rain. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. In now, Ahmad Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ahmad Smith.
Hard hit ball to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah.
So digging in now, Smokey, as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Rain. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
One of the keys to securing, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Smokey. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it. Cardona makes the play, and there are 2. Digging in to try it again. Smokey. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Waldron, base runner at first with 1 out. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith is going to get there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ryan Cardona. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Put in play to the right side of the infield. And that's the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Christopher Lindstrom. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
great start to the week. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A ball and no strikes. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game, and what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3-spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidates.
Ready for another chance. Danny Owen. He singled his last time up.
1-1.
On the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. He flew out in his last at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. Digging in once again, Smokey. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Jason Neal, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And will step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. One-two. He's running. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready for another shot now, Herbert Scadam. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes. Leading off the inning, Willie Wagner. And they'll need him to get something going here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next for New York, Smokey. Last time through was a base hit.
Without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. 8 runs, 8. And no errors for the Yankees so far. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to and if you miss and you walk them, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Ready once again, Jason Neal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. One, here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Hit hard on the ground to third. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. In now is the Yankees DH, Sergio Rubio. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Knee high, he barehands it. Safe.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Yanks jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. William Harper earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. The show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball. Stepping up now, Smokey. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And this is low, ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Wooten is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. So coming to the plate, Smokey flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out to center field. Wagner moves over. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Next to bat for Toronto, Alan Henson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Toward second. And that's the second out. At the plate, Smokey 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Smokey is creeping up on a nice milestone over his great career. 400 big flies. Be fun to see him accomplish that, hopefully in the near future. The 2-0 on the way. It's the outside corner, strike 1. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. Runners off for second. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. So digging in now, Sergio Rubio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runner breaks for third. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And on the error, a run is going to score. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Freddie Wooten. The 0-1 on its way. On the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that's an aggressive.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. He'll start us off in the 8th. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in, Smokey. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Jason Neal.
Runner goes for second. This one's down to third. Scooped up.
All right, right here.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is 12-5 is the final in this ball game. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first. Afternoon. Digging in, Smokey, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Trying to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Full count. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping in for the Jays, Freddie Wooten. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground. 5. He's up with it. The throw. Touché, sir. So striding forward now, Smokey.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And a good bite to that slider as he... So stepping in, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
1-1 the count. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Popped him up. Austin has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Stan McClendon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He'll hunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Willie Wagner.
Willie Wagner.
The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Smokey moving to his right. Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding in, Smokey, and he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot.
Smokey.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 now. And the 2-1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around him?
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Neal, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Toronto.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Great job.